Superproppen. I've realized that I start most of my videos in the morning at home, even though I tend to think that a linear option is not a good thing. But it's very good to start the day when you're doing daily vlogs with the actual start of the day, I think, because then the day unfolds. Right now, I think that gas prices will skyrocket within 2 weeks. It is already at 20.14 Swedish crowns, which is a lot. It's basically $2 per liter right now, and that equivalates to fucking hell. I never know the gallon to liter conversion. I should probably be learning that by now. $7.4 a gallon, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It feels very good today because everything is fixed. So now I can actually focus on getting back into the routines. And when I say fixed, I mean like the security with the network and all that stuff that I spent a lot of time on yesterday and the day before that. Today though, we're gonna clean the studio. But first, a nice cup of coffee and a little bit of YouTube on the TV. Yeah. Felt like a ballerina. Sounded like a ninja.
You know, I was reading the comments in the last video, the tutorial we did for After Effects.
Always liked me a Peter McKinnon video. I have been talking a little bit with Peter McKinnon on text. Nothing planned though, but Peter, if you watch this, you're invited to join me here in Sweden for a night out, camping, and I promised you I'm gonna drink a whole lot of whiskey and I hope you do too. If you ever watch this, come over. It's gonna be a great time. Just finished up yesterday's vlog, feels good. It's probably gonna go live just at this moment. I was talking to Amanda yesterday about why I decided to go back and make these daily vlogs again. And I think that the main thing is that they remind me of why I started making videos in the first place. When I was working at DHL full time, I made YouTube videos just for the sake of making YouTube videos and had fun with it. Now, a couple of years down the line, it's been a little bit of a balance act between trying to have fun and, you know, work. I think it's still one of the best jobs that I've ever had. No complaints on that. But I kind of see this as a means of, you know, improving my skill set a little bit further to be able to go back and make the things that I've already done, but way more efficient and a lot better. If that makes sense. Such a good day to be outside. Design dual plates. Best part about ordering from Cyberphoto, also the worst part. Fun fact, this is where I went to school before I dropped out in the 8th grade. After that, I haven't been going to school. I think that was, let me see, in 2005 or 2006. Huh, time flies. didn't even have to move. Ole! Something that bums me out is that there's no like one standard for all the tripods out there. And to be able to utilize the Peak Design quick release that I got here on the bag, like that, and at the same time utilize my tripod mounts that I got here in studio, I needed to get the dual plate because the RC2 Manfrotto doesn't fit in the Peak Design and vice versa. Just get a standard, okay?
Hej!
Hej!
Hur står det till med dig?
Jo då.
Vad har du gjort idag då?
I've been at the grave.
At the grave?
To my mother and father.
Said hello.
Hello.
Nej, jag vill att du sa hej.
Ja, jag sa det.
Till graven?
Yes.
I'm trying to convince Amanda that we should have one of these at home because this is a good vacuum cleaner. To quote my good friend Oscar, it's the vacuum cleaner that makes men want to vacuum. So structured, so I got my frozen dried food, some sleeping mattresses, pillow, and cups, water tanks and stuff like that. Then we got fire and axe and fire starting stuff, more fire starting stuff, warmers, toothbrush, sleeping bag. I'm thinking that I'm going to make this area into some sort of storage for that as well. Probably gonna require a trip to the hardware store. I want to talk a little bit about sensationalism. I've talked about this before, but when it comes to these vlogs that I'm making, I'm just taking a sentence out of its context and then put that as the title of the video. But the cool thing with that is that it usually works. And I try to think of 5 words that always should be a part of the title. What, how, when, if, and this. And there's also a 6th one, which is why. When you use these kind of words in your titles, it piques the interest of the viewer because you don't really know what is going to happen in the video. Say for example that you have a title that says Peter Lindgren vlog episode 1 meeting my dad. Then you already know what is going to happen in the video. Thing is that you can use this to your advantage when you're creating videos. It's also very important that you don't really overdo it, and this is a method that usually works the best if you really have an audience. If you are interested in like working as a YouTuber or working as a content creator, I do have a YouTube course. I'm gonna drop a link down below that you can download, and there's 5 long episodes with content of everything that I've learned from my years of doing YouTube full time that I share with you. So if you're interested in that, head over there and check it out. I will see you tomorrow.